Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Tyler. Um, so I'm giving my opinions on the Pokemon designs. I didn't get to finish the second generation, so Larvitar wasn't a big fan of. Pupitar I like a lot. Tyranitar is okay. Um, maybe a brighter green would have been better, or at least for me. Lugia I didn't like its wings being like hands, and I don't like the colors. Um, Ho-Oh, I love its tail, its crest on its head, the colors, everything is good about Ho-Oh. Celebi, I don't like this part, the little hair, I guess, and the antennas. I guess everything else is fine. Could use a nose probably. All right, we're getting to the third generation, Trico. Um, Trico is all right. Maybe like a third tail, so it can have three tails would have been better in my opinion. Um, Other than that, it's fine. I love Grovyle. I love the leaves and everything. It's pretty good. Sceptile, I hate how it doesn't have the leaf on its head, but at least it's more true to Trico. But still, I think it would have been a lot cooler if it had some sort of leaf on its head. Um, and I don't like its tail either. It looks like a Christmas tree. Um, I don't know. And I don't like the little bulbs on its back. Yeah, and it loses a lot of the red parts that like Grovyle has. Like it's a lot less now, and I don't like that. Torchic is very cute. I like the colors, as good as is. Combuskin, its mouth always confused me. Um, and other than that, I guess it's fine. Blaziken, I love a lot. Um, Except that the red and yellow colors, those always bug me. I think Torchic pulled it off well. Oh, it doesn't even have red, it's orange and yellow. Well then. Um, but yeah, Blaziken looks a lot better in the anime, I feel like. Mudkip, I don't like the single fin on its head, and it totally counters the tail fin. Um, I don't really like its cheeks either, but I like the blueness of it. I like its face. It's four-legged. All that other stuff is great. Marshtomp is I don't like the spiky cheeks. Its tail fins look better now though. Um, and I do like its color. Although I like Mudkip's color the best. Swampert is fine, I guess. Um, I don't know. It's fine. Poochyena, I love so much. It's the markings on its face and its feet. It's super cute. The super cute expression. I love the teeth and the eyes, the nose. Everything about it is good. Mightyena, I don't like how its fur on the sides. It's is a lot longer, and it has like the baldness in its back. Um, I don't like the forehead, the way the fur starts from up there. I do like the marking under its eye. I do like its black lips. Its tail is fine. Its feet look cool. Um, I think it would have been cooler with like a mohawk. um, Zigzagoon, uh, I guess it's fine. I would have preferred a longer snout, and a different kind of ears, but that's just me. Linoon, I like a lot the way it is. I like its blue eye, uh, its patterns. It looks really cool. Wurmple. I'm not complaining about Wurmple. Wurmple's cool. I like the color, the horns, the spikiness, its eye, its mouth, the horns. It's cute. Silcoon. I always thought it was a little boring because the color white is always boring to me. Um, but at least it does have this part in its eye. I guess I don't know how the design could be better. Maybe some sort of markings like Beautyfly, but maybe like in black. Beautyfly looks okayish. I don't like the color of its wings. Uh, I think maybe keeping the blue and red would have been great. Um, I don't have any other complaints about Beautifly. It's fine. Um, maybe the whole color of its head should have been like that grayish black. But that's just me. Cascoon, its eye is cool. Its color is cool. It looks better than Silcoon in my opinion. But maybe it would have been cool if it had some ring markings like Dustox's wings. Dustox, I never liked Dustox. The way its legs are, the tail is weird. Its eyes are weird. I only like the color of the wings and the markings. The color of Dustox's purpleness itself is great. Its antennas are fine. Um, yeah, I don't like the shape of Dustox either. Let's see. Lotad was always really weird, especially from this. Looking at it from this position, it's just weird. But from different angles, it's okay. It's cute, even. It's just that this part looks like a nose sometimes or a beard. It's just confusing. The same goes for Lombre. It's confusing. You can't tell what's what. Um, I do like the green though. Ludicolo. Let's see. It's okay. I mean, I don't. It doesn't bother me. I think it's fine. Looks like a woolly Psyduck sometimes. C dot. I don't like how it doesn't have any hands or a mouth. Its eyes are weird. Um, yeah. Nuzleaf. I didn't like these two dots here. But I think everything else is fine. Shift I guess it's fine. Maybe a different body shape would have been better. Other than that, I guess it's fine. Talo, I don't have much to say about Talo. Talo's fine. Swallow is fine too. Um, it's fine. Wingle, I think Wingle's pretty cute. I love the colors of Wingle. Um, it only would have had different eyes, like Pelipper's eyes, I guess. Or yeah. Pelipper. Hmm. I mean, I do like its eyes, but sometimes its shape I did not like. I really don't like the wings. I wish they would have kept the Wingle wings. But I do like its blue feet. Ralts, I like the little helmet, I guess. I was never, it looks like it's on its knees and it walks like that. That part always bothered me. Curlia, I love Curlia a lot. Um, no complaints. Gardevoir, as a kid, I would have wished it had like longer hair. Um, I never understood the spike through its chest. Um, and sometimes it was confusing. It looks like it had no feet. Um, but now I still don't like the spike through its chest, and everything else is fine now. Surskit is fine. Maybe a little more hair up here. But other than that, it's fine. Masquerain is fine. Um, maybe a mouth would have been better, like some sort of frowny face. Like what Pokemon has like a frowny face? Shroomish. Yeah, like a Shroomish mouth is exactly what I'm thinking on Masquerain. Shroomish. I don't like Shroomish. I don't like its eyes. I think cuter eyes would have been better for Shroomish. Um, and maybe like a sunkern leaf on its head would have been pretty for at least the female Shroomish. Um, yeah, and Breloom is fine. I like Breloom's design. It's not, there's nothing I find wrong with it. Maybe longer arms or positioned differently. Other than that, it's fine. Slackoth is fine. It's really cute. Everything works for me. Vigoroth is good. Everything works for me as well. Slaking, I did not like. I don't like it. Uh, how it's this part of its forehead is covering the eyes a lot. Um, like I like Slackoth and Vigoroth's eyes. You see the way they are. That would have been better if it showed it more on Slaking. Um, and Slaking's colors I also did not find very interesting. It's kind of boring to me. Maybe if they would have kept the white color scheme of Vigoroth, that would have been fine. If they added some of these stripes like Slackoth's back onto Vigoroth's arms, would have been cooler. Nincada, white is boring to me, and I don't like its little antennas in the front and its little wings. I would have preferred if they had Dunsparce wings. It would have looked cuter with Dunsparce wings. Um, mm-hmm. Ninjask looks cool as is. Shedinja looks cool as is. I do like the eyes that they put on it and its wings and its little halo. It's a good design. Whismer was an interesting choice. Its eyes used to bother me, but now it's fine. I just don't like the little holes on top of its head. It's weird. And the pink and yellow is just so hard to pull off. But I do like its pinkness though. If they would have used a different color and yellow, would have been a lot better and less gross. Loudred is fine, I guess. I think its teeth should have been shaped differently. Um, Other than that, I guess it's fine. Exploud, I do not like Exploud at all. I don't like the yellowness of it. I don't like the shape of its horns on its head with holes and the holes on its knees. It's just so awkward. I do like the concept of the big mouth. It reminds me a lot of Golbat. Um, but everything else about it is just gross. Makuhita is okay. I guess its cheeks are fine. They're not like Pikachu's. Um, I didn't like it as much back then, but now it's fine. I think it would have been better with if it had shroomish eyes. Hariyama, I don't like its ears. I don't like its colors. I think the blue is fine and the orange. It's just not the yellow and not the peach. Um, Maybe some sort of different expression for the eyes. Uh, yeah. Azurill is super cute. I just wish they would have made it look happy in its design. I don't like seeing it sad. Um, Nose Pass is fine, I guess. Skitty, I love Skitty so much. It's super cute. Maybe some fangs would have been great, but it doesn't need them. Maybe a little more curve in its mouth. I don't know. It's already cute. Delcatty's okay. I've only had some more action on its feet, some sort of, purpleness. I don't know, purple circles, just like its neck or something to make it less boring around the feet. Other than that, Delcatty is pretty okay. Sableye, I love its gems. I love its design, its shape. Everything about Sableye is good. Um, and its teeth just makes it better. Mawile is a really cool design. It just bothers me how it has one yellow spot in the back. I thought males had two and the female had one. But it looks like they all just have one yellow spot. It would have been better if they had two yellow spots. That way, it looks like this mouth in the back has eyes. Aron, Aron is okay. I don't like the shape of its head, and it looks like a football. Um, Other than that, it's fine. Just a different head shape, I guess. Lairon is really cool. I love Lairon. The black spots, the shape on its back, the rings around its feet, and its blue eye as well. Uh, yeah, everything about Lairon's great. Aggron, not so great. Um, I mean, where do I start? It loses the cool back spikes. It has less black spots. Um, its horns are cool. The rings are still there. Its color scheme is fine. I guess it just I don't know. Maybe it's like a little too metallic. Maybe. Hmm. Maybe more metal on its chest or something. I'm not sure. Metatite is actually okay. I don't mind. I like its colors. Sometimes I don't like how it's just wearing a diaper, but I don't mind it. It's fine. Um, Medicham, it's fine. No complaints. Electrike is fine. It looks really cute in the anime. Maybe its head should have been different, like the little. I don't know. Its nose, it's fine. Like its snout, its teeth, its mouth is fine. It's just the head shape. Manetric is. I love the color scheme. The spikes are well. I think its tail should have been different. Um, Everything else is fine. Plusle, super cute. It's fine as is. Minun, even though I like the plus sign tail better, I guess it has to do for Minun. Um, I love the colors. They're both cute. I have no complaints with these two. Let's see. Volbeat. I never liked Volbeat. Um, I don't like the redness around its head, but I mean, it looks weirder without it. I don't know. Just a different design for its head. The antennas are cool though. I think that the antennas were like the only part I liked about Volbeat, and maybe the stripes on its belly. Illumise. I don't like Illumise either. I do like its black color. Its wings are cool. Its purple is cool too. I like its eyes better than Volbeat's. Um, and its mouth. But yeah, it's missing the cool antennas that Volbeat has. Roselia. Uh, Roselia's design is fine. As a kid, it just bothered me how it was a little boring down here at the feet, and maybe its facial expressions was boring too. I did not like the closed eyes. They should draw it with open eyes more often. Gulpin. Gulpin is okay. I think it would have been better as blue or yellow. But it's fine. I love Swalot so much. It's the purple, those patterns here. Um, Maybe not its little whiskers, but everything else is cool. Carvana is an excellent design. I love all the spikiness of it. Its mad eyes, its teeth, its nose. Everything's good about it. Sharpedo, on the other hand, is missing an awesome tail. Everything else about Sharpedo is great. It's just its tail. Oh, Wilmer, missing a tail. Whale Lord is a little too bland for me. If only would have had some kind of flowing dorsal fin on the back or a horn, uh, more teeth, like an apom smile, maybe. Um, yeah, or maybe feet like an ostrich. That would have been very interesting. Nummel, I don't like its colors, especially here the pattern in the back. I don't like it. Um, I don't exactly like the ring around its eye. Um, Sometimes its shape is not right for me, but it could be. It could. They could do better. Camerupt. I love the rings. I love the color. I love the nose, the snout here. The hooves are fantastic, and especially its fur. I think if they would have made Numble more woolly, would have been great. And I love the volcanoes on its back. It's a good design. And they did not mess up the tail. Maybe no Numble could use a little more tail. Torkoal. I've always liked Torkoal's design. Maybe its eyes opened, maybe like Numble's eyes. or something else like lantern eyes. No, not lantern eyes. More cute eyes, like Polytoad probably. Spoink is fine. Maybe a different color choice would have been better, at least for me. Grumpig, I don't like the little beads on its head. It looks like it's trying to balance them on its forehead. And I don't know if it's doing that or not, but I don't like it. One bead would have been fine, and especially if it was more glued to its forehead. Um, the little pearl Spoink has should have been attached to Grumpig's tail. I feel like that would have made it better. Next we have Spinda, which is okay. I only like it when its spots are in certain positions. So yeah. Uh, Maybe cuter eyes. I don't mind the spinning eyes. I don't mind it. Um, Trapinch, I actually like the spinning eyes from Spinda. See, like I have no complaints. It's just the markings. It's personal taste. Um, yeah, I think for me, I like it when the Spindas have like heart shape markings. Anyway, Trapinch is okay. This position looks really weird. Maybe you should have had a third segment over here somewhere. Vibrava, I always thought it looked cool. I love it. The wing shapes. It looks cool. Flygon, I always thought it would look cool as well. No complaints. Cacnea is fine. Cacturn is fine. Maybe Cacturn does look a little bland. Maybe I don't know. Maybe some black stripes would have made it a little cooler. Swablu is so cute already as it is. Altaria is great as it is as well. It just looks a little bland with its wings folded. But I mean, I've always liked Altaria's design and its colors. Zangoose is fine as it is. Seviper, I feel like there's a little too much going on. It's confusing. I think its fangs are too long. Maybe I would have liked it with a yellow color scheme and white on it as well. Uh, but I do like the shape of Seviper though. Its tail is great. Seviper's shape is great. It's just the patterns that are very complicated for me and confusing. Lunatune, always loved Lunatune's design. It's great. Solrock, not as great. I think its eyes would have been better, like Lunatone's. Um, Other than that, it's fine. Barboach, I love its color, its patterns. I didn't know it had a mouth right there in the middle of its nose. I think I liked it better if that was its nose, the whole blue thing. Um, Whiscash, I don't exactly like Whiscash. If only it would have kept the Quagsire eyes like Barboach. Um, or or maybe like Lunatone eyes. I don't know, just not those eyes. Corfish is fine as it is. Um, Crawdont is always very confusing. There's so much going on. I can't always tell what it is. There's just so much going on. And its mouth is not clear. I was like, where is its mouth? Is it down here? It's, it was very confusing. Um, Baltoy is fine. Claydol is super cool. Maybe Baltoy should have been a black color as well. But Claydol is cool. Lileep is cool. I didn't know its eyes were up there. It just, I mean, yes, I did know, but I never looked at it that way. I thought the little antennas were its hair, not really its hands. Uh, but Lily was also just so weird. I didn't really like it. Cardilly was really cool. I thought its eyes were the rings on its forehead, and I thought the eye down here was its teeth, which made it more goofy. But now it looks cooler now that I know that the foreheads are markings and its tooth is actually its eye and its face. Um, I like Ridley so much more. Um, maybe like some kind of jagged teeth, sharp teeth mouth would have been fitting somewhere on Cridley. Anorith, I never liked its design. Its eyes are cool, its pincers are cool, but the rest, not a fan of. And Armaldo, I like its color, but I'm not a fan of the feathers, I guess, or feet. I don't know what they are. Um, and it looks so complicated as well. I would have preferred a much simpler design for Armaldo. Feebas looks ugly, and I know it's intentional, and that is fine. Um, yeah, I'm not gonna complain because that was the point of it, and it worked. So I don't know how to make it uglier. Milotic, I never was a fan of Milotic. I did like its colorful tail, but it was too boring otherwise. But now it looks really cool when it swims. It looks like a mermaid. It looks beautiful. But in this design or this position, it looks very boring. Um, yeah, I don't like it. Cast form, I don't like the little feet. It looks weird. Um, but everything else looks fine. Kecleon is amazing. I love Kecleon. Love the colors. I love the spikes. Love the swirly tail, the patterns. Everything about Kecleon is great. Except maybe its eye. It would have been cuter with, more polytoed eyes. Shuppet is fine. Bayonet is fine. I guess its tail I don't like very much. Um, maybe a more rounded tail would have worked better for me, but it's fine. Duskull is fine, but not this pose. Dusclops is fine. Um, maybe some sort of black to make it look scarier. Um, but yeah. Tropius looks amazing. I love Tropius so much. I wouldn't change anything about it. Chimecho is weird to me. I don't like its shape. I think it could have been executed better. I do like its colors though. Um, and its face. I love its face. Absol looks cool. I love the colors. Um, everything is cool. Why not? It's cool now. It's cute. No complaints. Snorunt, I don't like the shape of Snorunt. I would have preferred a more roundish shape, maybe more woolly. Maybe like Glalie ears even would have been better. Pikachu ears, a Raichu tail or a Pikachu tail. It needed more. Glalie is fine as is. It looks really cool. Spiel is really cute as it is already. Um, maybe some pink blush cheeks like Metatite under its eyes would have made it cuter. Celio is great as is, in my opinion. Sometimes it does feel a little bland. Maybe some um Blissey tuft or Jigglypuff tuft up here on its head, maybe, or Ho-Oh's crest would have made Celio a little more, fierce. Walrein, I never liked it very much growing up. It was kind of weird. This part and around its face. Um, now everything is fine. Maybe I would have preferred it if it was a brown color. Um, maybe more snow, a lot more snow on its back. Um, and yeah, that Ho-Oh crest I think would have made it a lot better. Clamperl's fine. It is what it is. I don't know anything else. Maybe some fangs on its shell. No, it ruins the design. I feel like It's Clamperl's fine. Like I get its design, and that's great. Huntail, I love Huntail so much. Um, no complaints here. Huntail is great. Gorbis, I didn't like its little mermaid shells. I did like its color, but its mouth was weird. This little spike underneath its chin was weird. Um, yeah. I don't know. Okay, I ran out of time, and apparently this thing only records 30 minutes. Um, I don't know what part I left off. Um, I was saying that Relicanth's mouth would have been different, and its eyes would have been better as a cynical eye, or maybe a ring around its eye like Nummel. I love Disc Bagon. I didn't like its ears; it looked weird. Um, its feet could have been better, maybe like a spike through, like cynical feet. Um, some nose ears, like Quagsire eyes for nose, for its nose. Yeah. Shelgon is fine as is. I love its design. It's fine with or without a like cloister teeth, Gengar teeth, an Apom smile. No, not an Apom smile, just Gengar teeth, I guess. Or maybe Steelix teeth. No, Gengar. Yeah, or Sableye. No, Gengar. Anyway, Salamence. I didn't like its wings. Sorry. It's just its shape is weird. I didn't like the red on top of its forehead. Nor the way its chest is like those white square rectangle things. And I didn't like its spikes on the side of its face. I think there were too many. Like just the first two would have been fine. The top ones. Its wings would have been great if it was like maybe like Ho-Oh wings. Man, I've only had like a quick Photoshop to just put things together. Beldum, I didn't like its single eye, and I don't like its single claw. I just realized how it looks like an arm of a Metagross, and that is weird. Metang, I like Metang a lot actually. The horn in front of its face looks cool. Um, it looks cool. Metagross, it's kind of disappointing. Like it lost its cool horn on its face. It's now an X, and that's cool. You can keep that, but add like a horn at the top or the bottom or both sides or in front of its face or and in the middle of the X, or on its arms maybe. Yeah, it would have worked great on the top of its arm, not the very top, but like in the middle, but more towards the top. It would have been cool. Um, Maybe a mouth for Metagross would have worked too. What kind of mouth you say? Like a Steelix mouth? I don't know. The Steelix mouth, I feel like. Yeah, or like, like you see the X like right under it. Imagine a circle right under it and it has like a teeth or something. Or that whole X, that line on the bottom of the X, the whole bottom part should open and should reveal its mouth, like its teeth. I don't know if it does that. It's been a while since I've seen it in the anime. Um, Regirock, I think its colors are cool. The eye shape is cool. Sounds really scary in the anime, but that's how it should sound. Um, no complaints here. Regice looks a little stiff. Um, but I guess it works because it's ice. Um, yeah, no complaints. It looks weird and it's supposed to. Registeel, I think is my favorite. I like its shape. Latias and Latios. I mean, I like the colors. I just don't like its wings, nor its hands, nor its feet. Latias has like the best eyes, and the head looks great. Um, Latios, not so great. Yeah, yeah, they could have been done better. Kyogre is fine. Groudon looks really complicated, but fine as well. I don't like this part in its tail, the last part. Um, I think that it should have been a scorpion tail. I don't know, but other than that, Groudon, and I don't like its face sometimes. The part that goes down on the side like sideburns, do away with that. Rayquaza is fine. I don't like how it doesn't have teeth. Like its teeth is like molded into its lips. It's weird. White teeth would have been better. Jirachi is fine as is. It's super cute. It's great. It's great. I love it. Deoxys looks weird. But I'm not complaining. I think it looks fine the way it is. I don't know how to make Deoxys better. And I don't think I would want to. I think it's fine. And that's it. That's all for the Gen 3. Thanks for watching, and Gen 4 is up next. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I have a lot of opinions coming because like Gen 4 is when I got old enough to question the designs. You know, Gen 2, 3, and 1 were I said it backwards. Gens 1, 2, and 3. I was still too young, and I would be like, "Oh, this is a Pokemon. Okay, that's a Pokemon. If, what you say goes." But now, Gen 4 is when I'm like, the design choices could have been better. And yeah, Gen 4 and 5 especially, I have more opinions about. Um, all right, stay tuned. Have a good day. See you later.